Morning. So this is day 6 of my weight loss journey vlog. I was 240 again, so that's okay. I was thinking of some things in regard to my diet. I'm only eating from 12 until 8, but I've noticed that as it gets closer to 8 in the evening, even though I'm full, I still want to cram a few more calories in, all the time staying under 1500. And my thought is that, maybe I don't need that. For instance, last night, like a couple of nights before, I had little over 300 more calories than those 2 meals would indicate. And to be fair, I wasn't really hungry, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I like the fact that I have this kind of set window, 12 until 8 I can eat. I only eat 1 meal for lunch and 1 meal and a couple stacks at dinner, so it's really probably 12 to 2 and then 6 to 8, and that's just self-imposed. As far as the fasting window or the intermittent fasting, you can eat anytime during that 12 to 8. It's just kind of something that I've started doing. So I was thinking maybe I mix it up, and instead of kind of cramming in, getting kind of desperate, like, oh my gosh, 8 o'clock is coming, I better eat something else even though I'm not hungry. Maybe I'll have one of those snacks kind of in the middle of the day, and that will make it a little bit easier for around 8 o'clock. What I think I need to start doing is teaching myself not to freak out at 8 o'clock, and start cramming in the calories. I still haven't gotten really even close to 1500. I think the most I've done is 1400. So I guess technically I could probably be quote unquote cramming in more, but what I'd really like to do is, if I'm not hungry, I don't eat. And I still kind of don't feel like I've gotten there yet, although it's only been a week. So part of this is not just about losing weight, although frankly that's the biggest part. It's also about maybe reteaching my body and maybe changing some habits. I think that's really the only way you can lose weight for a long, for forever is, and I think I'm pretty much backed up by all the nutrition, fitness talking heads that it's really about changing habits. It's about making, and I have never gotten there, but maybe you can. Maybe some are lucky enough to already be there. It's about making that grape taste as good as an ice cream cone. I'm not sure that's possible, but boy, I'd love to get there. But of course, it's also a lot about discipline. I mean, you can't just eat what you want. So for me anyway, and I know this doesn't work for everybody, I do like having that window, and I like having kind of a bar of what I can and can't do. And I've been really good about it for this week, and I feel like I've said before, I feel pretty comfortable that for this month I'll be very good. It's really not going to be till I really start seeing some difference that I might start being a little more tempted. I am trying to increase my exercise a little bit, just more in pace. I've been walking, and at first it was just a casual, just get out and walk and don't worry about it so much. But now I'm trying to get my walking pace, trying to increase that some, so kind of bring up my heart rate, give me a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to try to do this 3.5 mile walk at under a 16-minute mile pace. Right now, on this particular walk, I'm about 16:04, and I've been trying. Usually when I walk with my wife, we're doing about a 19-minute mile, so it's a little bit more, I think it's a little more strenuous for her because obviously she's got shorter legs, but it's kind of a casual for me. So when I'm walking by myself, I want to try to push this because I'd like to start running again in May. So I figure this will kind of help me. But again, going back to that, having kind of structure, I'm kind of forcing myself to only walk in the month of April for exercise, and then in May I can do something different, and I can decide what that is. So tomorrow will be a week. So I did measurements of my body, and I did take photos, so I may post those tomorrow, the kind of the before and then 1 week, and then the different measurements. I weigh every day, which you probably shouldn't do, but I do anyway, and I'm going to try to measure key parts of my body once a week to kind of keep track of things. So I'm doing better on YouTube. I was able to post 2 more videos, so I've kind of got it now. My editing still stinks, but I'm still kind of learning how that works and how to do that. But and it is kind of fun. iMovie makes it very, very simple, but unfortunately not simple enough for me. It's taken me a while. Okay, see you tomorrow.